main bitch, y'all ain't fucking with. Fresh up out the feds, fuck the government. I don't care who's not who I'm fucking with. Really don't need these niggas.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Daylicious, back at it again with another freaking video. It's been a lot going on the last year or two since I uploaded. Make sure y'all follow all my social medias that will be in the description box below: Instagram, Snapchat, and again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also make sure y'all hit that bell so y'all get notified every post a new video, because y'all, your girl is back and I'm better. Period. Rocking the natural hair. Yeah, y'all see it. As y'all can see by the title, your girl is finna do a story time, and y'all, it was a mess. Like, as y'all can see, the story time is titled "My Friend Slept with My Man." Excuse my nails, y'all. I gotta, read them. But it really wasn't my man. But y'all see. So basically, I'm not gonna say too much about, who he is. Let me think of a code name so y'all won't know exactly who he is or who I'm talking about. We're gonna give him the name Midget, right? Boom. So Midget hits my DM. No, I hit Midget. So basically, boom, I'm skipping over parts. This is how it started, right? So I'm on Instagram, and I guess when his pictures popped up, I like the picture. I go to his page, and I guess I like two more other pictures or something like that. I'm just always showing love to people that I fuck with. Celebrities, my friends. Y'all, he starts liking my pictures back. I'm like, oh snap, it's lit, yeah. Because, I used to love this man. Like, I love this man's music a lot. So I was like, oh my God. I hit his DM. If I could find the messages, I'm definitely gonna insert them in the video right here. I'm pretty sure I still have the messages in my DMs, because I don't really delete messages like that. Just in case a person wanna, in case I gotta bring up some receipts. So yeah, I don't really, be deleting my messages like that. Anyway. So boom, I hit his DM. I was like, oh my gosh, I love your music. I used to listen to your music all the time. My mom hated it. He was like, thank you, love, or something like that. Basically, we got to talking about like meeting up. I'm just cut it short. We got to talking about meeting up. I don't really remember. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, y'all. So basically, I told him like where I was at, and he was like, oh, you're like 5 minutes from me. I'm like, really? Cool, bet. So boom, I had two of my other homegirls with me. So, it's three of us all together. I'm like, yeah, and plus I really wasn't trying to go alone anyway. So I'm like, yeah, I have two of my homegirls with me. Is it cool that, we come or something like that? And he was like, yeah, that's cool. How many of y'all is it? I told him it's three of us all together. Boom. Like, all right, cool. So what's my call? It actually took a minute, because I think we had to drop somebody else off or something like that. It was a lot going on that day. So when we finally get there, it's cool, we chilling. I finally get to meet him. It's him and two other boys. We're gonna call them Big Head and Little Head. I don't know, that's just all I can really think of, plus it kind of, matches the story. Anyway, so when we chilling or whatever, we vibing. So one of my homegirls, let me give my homegirls a name. We gonna call my homegirl Slim and Thick. Boom, right? So my homegirl Slim, she messed with Big Head. She was vibing with Big Head, and Thick, she was I guess since it was three of us, she was gonna be messing with Little Head, but she really wasn't feeling Little Head. So anyway, we chilling, they turn on music, we vibing, we laughing, we having a great time. Everything was cool. We was getting lit, we was getting turned up, but we was getting lit, y'all. We was getting lit, we was dancing, having a great time. Like, it was lit. So boom, so now we just talking, getting to know each other and stuff like that. And yeah, everybody, we was more so in the living room, just chilling and stuff, vibing, talking. Also, you know, we was taking pictures. I do have a video of that. I'm definitely not gonna show who it was, of course, because I'm not trying to put nobody business out there like that. I'm not even that type of person. The story time is just to let y'all know what happened. So boom, we recording, you know, we making videos, taking pictures, all that cool stuff. The whole time we just, you know, chilling and lit and laughing and, you know, having a good time or whatever. Yo, Dick or whatever, she kept doing the most, like, oh my gosh, I love, mind you, everybody just cool, chilling, you know what I'm saying? Not really doing too much, because at the end of the day, yeah, if you know, like a celebrity or whatever, yeah, but you're still a regular person at the end of the day, so I'm not gonna be doing too much. And also, I felt like it was doing too much because of, like, the cameras was out and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't really the one, yo. So while she doing all that stuff, he like, oh, what, you don't like sharing? I was like, no. He just laughed, you know, kept it cool. So, what's I'm gonna call it? Now it's like the end of the night or whatever. I think we actually ended up staying the night or whatever. So boom, everybody really go their separate ways. Not like leave or whatever, but like separate ways, like in the house. It was like a cool little, you know, like condo apartment or whatever. So boom. So me and Midget or whatever, because he was shorter than me. Basically, that's why I called him that. Anyway, so me and Midget go in the room. I think Thick and Little Head, they stayed out in the living room, whatever. I'm not sure about Slim and Big Head. I'm not sure if they went in the room that day or they was just, you know, chilling. So y'all, we get in the room or whatever, and you know, we talking and chilling, you know, sitting down, just vibing or whatever, Netflix and chilling, y'all. But then we went back in the living room and everything was still cool. I think we had ended up spending the night. Did we go get breakfast the next morning? Or am I getting I think I'm getting the times confused. Anyway, so yeah, we was chilling. I think we had left that night, boom, or the next morning, something like that. So anyway, everybody ended up leaving, right? Boom. The next day, I hit Slim and Thick. I was like, what y'all doing today? They was like, da-da-da, oh, we chilling, something like that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right, cool. We finna go out or whatever. Da-da-da, you wanna come? I'm like, yeah, of course. So, boom, I get ready. I'm waiting for them to text me and let me know where they at. Y'all, they never text me. I'm like, oh, what the heck? So I'm still waiting. Then, like, I go check Slim location because she always be like, oh yeah, we finna go out, then come like late, and then be like, yeah, where you at? So I just wanted to go check her location. Y'all, I check her location. Why they at they house? Mind you, it wasn't Midget's house, the one that I was, you know, there for. It wasn't Midget's house anyway. It was Big Head's house. You know, he was just in town, I guess, and they know each other somehow, some way they connected. Anyway, so yeah, why they there? I'm like, oh, really? Mind you, I knew where it was because I'm familiar with that area, and plus we was just there yesterday. So I'm like, okay, cool, bad. That's what we on. Weird energy. So y'all, that's when Thick, she had removed me out her close friends. And anyway, the next day, Slim ended up telling me what was happening. She was posting him all in the close friends, all that, twerking on midgets, yeah, and all that stuff. I'm like, what? Mind you, he just ate it like grocery for 10 minutes last night. Like, you're disgusting. You're trifling. Mind you, I told him exactly what happened. So, girl, you're nasty. And I knew she was finna be on that tape time anyway, because how obsessed she was and how she was doing the most. Like, oh my god, yo, I'm pretty sure if we met a whole bunch of celebrities, she probably do every single one of them. Like, was really eating. Like, girl, relax, like, calm down, like, it's cool, like, dang, girl, you feel me, relax. Anyway, so boom, that night ended up happening, whatever, boom. So boom, the next day I called Slim. I said, so girl, what happened? Because I saw y'all was over there last night. Like, what was really going on? So boom, she ended up telling me that they, Midget and Thick, ended up doing stuff. I'm like, oh really? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I should have seen that coming anyway, because, you know, he's pretty sure he did everything in a whole bunch of different city with a whole lot of other girls. So, you know, that's understandable. But at the same time, it's like, girl, you supposed to be my friend, my closest friend at that. And I'm sitting there telling you what happened and all that other stuff. Like, and you're weird. You're freaking weird. Because I be that, like, that's not happening. I'm trying not to cuss. But I would never go do something with my friends, like, person that she, you know, done did stuff with, especially not the next day. But that would never happen at all. Like, I mean, like, at all. I don't care, like, how long ago it was. If it was, no, I'm never doing that. So it was just, like, weird to me. Like, what? So, boom. Slim ended up telling me what happened. She told me all the details. She said, yeah, basically, you know, we was chilling, of course. And over there, they did their thing or whatever. And finally, Slim chills with Big Head on the one, because they was really vibing. Like, they ended up still messing with each other after that anyway. So, you know, they was vibing. So they was messing with each other for like a minute too, actually. Like, they was vibing a lot. So kudos to them. But the whole Midget and Thick situation, that was messy. So boom, y'all, she tells me what happened. I'm just like, what the heck? Like, that is really some weird stuff to do. Like, really weird. Oh, mind you, they also had brought a other homegirl with them. We're gonna name her Snowflake. So they brought Snowflake over, and she was basically just telling me, like, yeah, Midget and Snowflake got the arguing or whatever, you know, because he just think he all that and a bag of chips and all this other stuff. Yo, he was really kind of cocky. Like, he was humble, but he was, you could tell, like, don't do too much. Anyway, so yeah. So Snowflake and Midget ended up arguing or whatever, and basically ended up kicking her out. And mind you, Thick let it happen, because Slim and Big Head, they was already in the room or whatever. She found out this happened the, like, morning after, because, you know, they was already in the room chilling and stuff, sleep after a while. So boom, Midget ended up kicking Snowflake out. Mind you, it wasn't even his house. Like, and then Thick really let it happen. Like, girl, how you gonna let him kick the homegirl out? Like, our friend. Like, this is all of our friend. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? So Slim told me she woke up the next morning like, where's Snowflake? Where's Snowflake? Where's Snowflake? And she was just like, girl, she went home. And she was like, what? And then Slim was like, Thick, why you let her go home? All this other stuff. Like, you're weird. You're weird. You really gonna let him kick her out because he a celebrity? Like, you're weird or whatever. And then, yeah, basically it was over the green stuff, you know. Like, that's why he kicked her out. Mind you, it was her stuff. That's basically the end of the story. I had got a phone call, so it kind of messed up where I was going with this. But yeah, y'all, just know that people are really weird. And I feel like if you could betray my loyalty on something like that, who knows what you could betray my loyalty on. And mind you, I was telling Slim, I was like, well, that's weird. And I feel like, you know, like, we shouldn't be cool after that, because it's like, obviously you're unloyal, and who knows what else you would do, like, try to do behind my back. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. I hope it taught y'all something, you know. Yeah, but again, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click all my social medias down below, and follow me on Snapchat, also Instagram. And yeah, I'm gonna be back with more videos, so make sure y'all stay tuned for the videos.
A friend of the mom hate go. Lay down on the bed, do cry, baby. She ain't gave me nothing.